Hello. So I'm your mentor, C. Anu Agarwal, and today we are going to finally complete our chapter Forms of Market. I've told you the importance of this chapter. पहले हम chapter complete करते हैं, थोड़ा सा इसके questions discuss करेंगे. So let's start. So guys, we have discussed market. We have understood what is it that you need to write as far as market is concerned. We've talked about how to understand market on the basis of time, on the basis of place, on the basis of competition. In our last class, we had talked about perfect competition. We really emphasized on how to determine price in perfect competition. From examination point of view, it was very, very important. It is going to be very, very important. Then we talked about monopoly. We talked about types of monopoly. Guys, types of monopoly can be very useful when we will be asked question like give one economic term. Now we'll continue with the next imperfection after monopoly, that's oligopoly. So monopoly was an imperfection because sellers ही नहीं थे, एक ही seller था, ठीक है? Oligopoly is imperfection because again one seller नहीं है, but बहुत सारे sellers भी नहीं. They're just few sellers, right? They're just few sellers, and they are either producing a homogeneous product or a differentiated product. This is very important. A lot of people think that in case of oligopoly, you may not sell a same or a homogeneous product. ऐसा नहीं होता. Let's take up the example of, let's say tubeless tires, right? Now let's say tubeless tire can be produced by how many people? Is it easy for everybody to actually enter and start producing that particular product? The product may appear out to be homogeneous, or it is a homogeneous product, but still it is not possible for every person to actually enter into the market and start producing that particular product, because infrastructure chahiye, capital chahiye, legal requirements, a lot of things. So important thing is when you're writing a question or an answer, the answer to oligopoly, please remember oligo means few, poly means seller. Oligopoly means few sellers and lot of consumers, and you need to write down that in this, the sellers in the market produce either a homogeneous or differentiated product. Not essentially a differentiated, homogeneous or differentiated product. The features of oligopoly kya ho gaya? Of course, few sellers. There is going to be a barrier to enter or exit, yes or no? So there is going to be entry barriers as far as oligopoly is concerned. There is going to be lack of uniformity. There is going to be uncertainty. And yes, there is going to be lot of interdependence, and lot of efforts will have to be done in order to advertise your product. So advertising will play a big role when it comes down to features of oligopoly. ये हमने बाकी में नहीं किया. So if I remember the features of oligopoly, first, few sellers or few firms are there. So can I take up F? Come sellers, that's the basic characteristic. When there are few sellers, of course, they are going to be dependent on each other, right? Because the whole market needs to be catered by these sellers. So they are interdependent on each other, right? Yes, advertising is very instrumental. It's a powerful instrument in the hands of oligopolist. A firm under oligopoly can start an aggressive and attractive advertising campaign with the intention to grab a larger share in the market, because there are few sellers and lot of buyers, and those sellers only need to cater to the demands of all the consumers. So advertising will play a very important role in an oligopoly market. So अभी तक कितनी चीजें हो गई? हमने F लिया है with respect to few firms, I लिया है with respect to interdependence of the firms on each other. Advertising plays a role, a very big role. Then we talked about that entry barriers are there. Yes, not everybody can enter because you need resources, infrastructure, capital. There's a lack of uniformity. Some firms may be small, some may be of a bigger size, and there is definitely a lot of uncertainty because Due to different behavior patterns, rivals may join hands and cooperate or may fight with each other. कम लोग हैं ना, तो chances है ना लड़ाई हो सकती है, तो uncertainty है. So if I need to remember, there are two U's which are coming. One is for uniformity, one is for uncertainty. There is an A, there's an E, there's an F, there's an I. Can we make some word out of it? F-I-A, 2 times U and an E. Can we make it? Friends, vowels याद है अपने? A-E-I-O-U. अब उसमें से तुम O हटा दो, U 2 बार कर लो. So friends, you should remember your vowels. So friends, F is for your few firms, F. A is for advertising, I is for interdependence. Friends, you should remember your vowels. So F, A, I. E is for barriers to entry. Then you have got, instead of O, you've got 2 U's, which is lack of uniformity and uncertainty. So F-A-E-I-U-U. That's what you need to remember if you need to remember oligopoly ka characteristics. Now guys, we come up to the last part of the chapter, which is monopolistic. Monopolistic is like monopoly with the difference that there are large number of buyers and sellers, but the product is not homogeneous. That's what you need to remember in the exam. Monopoly और monopolistic कई बार एक जैसे लगते हैं, क्योंकि monopolistic में भी the seller is determining the price. He is the one who is actually telling at which price he or she is going to sell the product. But एक difference है. In a perfect competition, product homogeneous होता था. In case of monopoly, एक ही seller होता था. दोनों चीजों को combine कर दो. Monopolistic competition में lot of buyers and sellers are there. Large number of buyers and sellers are there. But like monopoly, monopolistic competition में भी seller price determine कर सकता है. क्यों? क्योंकि product homogeneous नहीं है. So the characteristic of monopolistic is lot of buyers and sellers. As I said, perfect competition और monopoly को blend कर दो, तुमको monopolistic आ जाएगा. So in case of monopolistic, fairly large number of buyers, fairly large number of sellers, but what is very important is the product is not homogeneous. Product is different. You can differentiate the product. You can get a short note also. The product differentiation may take the form of brand name, trade name, quality, shape. You can add some frills to it. कुछ भी product homogeneous नहीं है, and that's the most important characteristic of monopolistic competition. Free entry and exit exactly the same as perfect competition, right? So lot of buyers, lot of sellers, free entry exit, बिल्कुल perfect competition जैसा है, right? Only difference अभी तक क्या है? Product homogeneous ना होके product differentiation है. Now, selling costs are peculiar to monopolistic competition only. Can you understand? This is important from examination point of view. It refers to the cost which is incurred by the firm to create more demand for its product and thus increase the volume of sales. ऐसा perfect competition में नहीं था. ये आपको again question आ सकता है, in which kind of competition selling costs play a vital role? So selling costs play a vital role in monopolistic. Advertising plays a vital role in oligopoly, right? क्योंकि कुछ sellers हैं, अपना market share पाने के लिए they advertise. Selling costs play a very vital role in case of monopolistic competition. So अभी तक हमको याद हो रहा है, large number of sellers, large number of buyers, free entry and exit, but differentiated product है, ये इसकी characteristic है. Selling expenses या selling cost is a very important characteristic of this particular market. There is no close substitute of this particular product, and that's why the seller is able to command the price, or it's able to rule or create a competition in the market, whatever you want to say. So there's no close substitute for the product. So guys, I think now we come to an end of this particular chapter. इस चैप्टर में ध्यान देने वाली बहुत सारी बातें हैं एग्जामिनेशंस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से। अभी याद रखने के लिए मोनोपोलिस्टिक कंपटीशन, मैंने आपसे क्या बोला, रिमेंबर परफेक्ट कंपटीशन, रिमेंबर मोनोपोली, दोनों को ब्लेंड कर दें। इन केस ऑफ परफेक्ट कंपटीशन फीचर्स लिखने हैं तो लार्ज नंबर ऑफ सेलर्स, यस दैट्स द फर्स्ट कैरेक्टरिस्टिक, लार्ज नंबर ऑफ सेलर्स, then large number of buyers, large number of sellers, large number of buyers. There is free entry, free exit, yes or no? Free entry, free exit, ये तीनों कैरेक्टरिस्टिक परफेक्ट कंपटीशन की, लार्ज नंबर ऑफ बायर्स, लार्ज नंबर ऑफ सेलर्स, परफेक्ट फ्री एंट्री एंड एग्जिट, राइट। अब 3 के बाद क्या रखना है? होमोजेनियस प्रोडक्ट नहीं, डिफरेंशिएटेड प्रोडक्ट, product differentiation, selling cost, right, and no substitute. So no close substitute, product is different, selling cost holds a lot of importance, free entry, free exit, large number of buyers, large number of sellers. This is the characteristic of a monopolistic competition. So guys, with this we come to an end as far as this particular chapter is concerned. We'll be solving questions in our last class once we finish teaching all the 10 chapters. So please stay tuned for it. एक बार quick revision. Forms of market. Market की definition क्या है? Market on the basis of time, market on the basis of place, market on the basis of competition. Examination point of view से perfect competition long question के लिए आ सकता है. How do you determine price in case of perfect competition can come down in the examination. Monopoly, the features of monopoly. Monopolistic competition, which is a blend of monopoly and perfect competition. Only difference is product is different. And oligopoly, where there are lesser sellers and lot of buyers. Sellers की characteristic, जब आप oligopoly लिखें तो please it does not mean that you are only selling differentiated good. Oligopoly में please remember few sellers selling differentiated or homogeneous product. On this note, I come to an end of this particular session. See you in my next class where we will be talking about index numbers. That will be a shorter lecture because that's more mathematical, but that's also very, very important from exam point of view. You get a question to, again, economic concept, give one economic concept, वहाँ पर भी आता है, आपको question number 3 में भी आता है, write short note. So see you in my next class. And if you're really liking and enjoying my lectures, do like it, share it with your friends. And if there's anything you want me to teach further, please comment and let us know. See you in my next class. Till then, thank you.